you, the team from the Glen and Waverley office, Marc Lum, Ryan Zhu, Stephen Yan and Jack Howe are all here to help you with your competition. So if you have any questions regarding the property, the paperwork, or some technical advice with your bidding strategy, they are here to help. Now, first I draw attention to is the contract sale, which has been made available to you prior to today's auction and on display for the last 30 minutes. Very straightforward auction contract. You find little difference compared to the others that we use in the state of Victoria for residential property auctions. Two parts of contract form the framework of your competition here today. The particular sale, together with both general and special conditions. Attached to that is the vendor statement, which is more commonly known as a Section 32 document. The outlines all the relevant information you need to know in terms of becoming the new owner of this property right here. The particular sale residence follow, the marketing agent for our owner here today is Waverley Real Estate, and the property we sell is commonly known to you and I, your neighbours, your postman, your Uber Eats delivery driver, simply as number 20 Highfield Avenue here in Mulgrave. Inclusive in today's sale are all fixed floor coverings, light fittings, window finishings, and everything that's in the permanent nature will be included in today's sale. We sell under auction conditions today, so ladies and gentlemen, in the state of Victoria, the contract you'll be signing will become unconditional. There is no cooling off period. At the conclusion of today's auction, if you are the successful purchaser, we need two things from you. One is your autograph on the dotted line, and then 10% deposit. Whichever way is easier for you, either a personal check or an online transfer, of which if you do choose to pay by online transfer, we need $20,000 as a down payment today. The transfer to our trust account and the balance to be paid next business day, which is Monday next week. Settlements are flexible all the way up to 90 days, of course, unless you made other arrangements with the marketing team before the commencement of today's auction. Now, as your auctioneer, it's my duty and responsibility to make sure today's auction is conducted in accordance with the rules or any additional conditions that's made available for inspection prior to today's auction. The rules prohibit the bidder trying to prevent other bidders from bidding, false bidding, or major disruptions by bidders, and there are fines for these conducts. Bidders will be indicated upon request by me as the auctioneer, and the rules permits vendor bids. The terms I will use to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor will be simply vendor bid. And by law, only I, as the auctioneer here today, can make a vendor bid. Now lastly, buyers, if you want to be the one assigning one of these in the next 20 to 30 minutes time, please pay particular attention to the next two rules because they are crucial for your success here today. One, by law, as the auctioneer, I cannot accept any bids or offers that's made after I declare the property sold. So before I knock it down to the successful purchaser here today, I'll simply call it out 3 times, like so. First call, second call, third and final call, and once the property has been knocked down, I can't take any more bids. And lastly, our owner has a reserve price. In the event, if we fall short of that reserve, by law, only the last bidder will have the first opportunity to buy this property at the owner's reserve. So ladies and gentlemen, if you truly want to be the one that buying this property right behind me here today, make sure you hold the highest bid, regardless whether we are on each side of the reserve price. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to number 20 Highfield Avenue. What are we offering you here today? Our options. And options, either you're a home buyer looking to move in something that offers you not only the space, the functionality, but also whatever amenities this particular pocket of Mulgrave has to offer, pretty much right here on your doorstep. And also, if you're looking to maximize on the 781 square meters approximately land size with a wide frontage and also the driveway and the backyard space, and potentially to build something in the back while you keep the front house, that's an option for you. Of course, it's subject to council approval. In terms of location, ladies and gentlemen, we are in between Waverley Gardens and MCD, literally over there, less than 1.5 kilometers away. All the shops around here at your doorstep. And there's a particular pocket of Mulgrave, only a few streets that actually offers you land size like this. In Highfield Avenue, there's a dead end street, pretty much, which means, but after you pass the Wilma Avenue, there's no through traffic. Only the local residents are here. If you're an investor, capitalize it while this interest rate is still low. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know all this already. I don't want to hold you back before the ring. Here's At number 20, Highfield Avenue in Mulgrave, where do we see a fair, reasonable, even-handed start? In your hands now. I can't start with a vendor bidder, ladies and gentlemen. I'd rather you to start the auction wherever you're comfortable with. You've got to see indicating selling range start from $1 million. I can start a bit lower than that. Where do you want to go, ladies and gentlemen?
950.
At 950 across the road, a welcome to you, sir. At 950 is the call. At $950,000, let's take $20,000 rise from this point. At 950 is the bid across the road now. At 950. 970, welcome to you, sir, too. At 970 straight back against you, sir. Call it 990 or take me straight to $1 million. At $970,000 bids here now. At 970 is the call. At $970,000 calling 20 in the rise. At $970,000 bids here against you, sir. Take me to 990 or $1 million. Your call, your choice. At 970 is the bid. At $970,000, are we all done, finished, and silent here against you now, ladies and gentlemen, and not 20. Too early. Still below the indicating selling range, sir. 20 at 990 here, at 990. What do you say, sir? Another 20 on top, called $1,010,000. $1,010,000 on the nod, $1,010,000 at 1.01 now. At $1,010,000 against you, sir, call $1,030,000. At 1.01 is the call. At $1,010,000, that's 10 over 1. At 1.01 million, what do you say? At 1.01 is the call here at $1,010,000. First call at $1,010,000. They are holding the key. What do you say, sir? Opening bidder at $1,010,000, make it $1,030,000 at 1.01 now. At $1,010,000. 20. I'll give you a moment to think about it. $1,010,000 bids here. At 1.01 is the call. At $1,010,000, first call. 20. 20. Second call at $1,010,000. Are we done, finished, and silent here?
Danny, can you take 10?
I already refused the 10 across the road. Make it 20. Got $1,030,000. $1,030,000 on the nod. Welcome to you, ma'am, at $1,030,000. Call it 50. At $1,030,000 is the call here. At 1.03, what do you want to do? At $1,030,000, 50, 50, straight back at a 50. At a 1.05, at $1,050,000, what do you say, ma'am? At a 1.05, bids here against you. At $1,050,000, at 1.05 across the road. At $1,050,000, attempts you back in. 70. At 1.05. There be. Same opportunity across the road, sir. At $1,050,000, bids here. Are we done? First call at $1,050,000. Second call at $1,050,000. Are we all done? All finished? All silent here at $1,050,000. 70 now at a 1.07. At $1,070,000, what do you say, sir? At $1,090,000, or take me straight to 1.1. Your call at $1,070,000 bids here to my left at a 1.07. At $1,070,000, what do you say? 1.1. 20 on top at $1,090,000. At $1,090,000, what do you say, ma'am? At 1.09, $1,090,000 is the call. At $1,090,000, are we done? What do you say? At 1.09 here across the road, sir. At $1,090,000, all done, finished, and silent here. First call at $1,090,000. Are we done, finished, and silent? I'll take 10. At 1.1, the same opportunity over here at 1.1. At a 1 million and 1.1 at $1,100,000 against you, sir. Same opportunity across the road as well. 10 on top of that will put you back to the driver's seat. At 1.1 is the call. We are selling at $1,100,000. Are we done? Finished? 10. 10, triple one at 1.11, and $1,110,000 all the ones. What do you say, ma'am? We're on the market selling, play for keep down at 1.11, and $1,110,000. Another 10 will put you back to the driver's seat. At 1.11 is the call, and $1,110,000. We are selling here at 1.11. Are we done, finished, and silent across the road, sir, at $1,110,000? We are selling at 1.11 is the call. They're going to buy their Saturday back. What about you? At $1,110,000. First call at 1.11. Second call at $1,110,000. All done, all finished, all silent now. $1,110,000.
5,000, Danny.
5. We're rolling 5s. A straight back of 5 on top at a 120. At 1120 at $1,120,000. At the 5. At $1,120,000 bids over here at 1120. At $1,120,000. Are we done? First call at $1,120,000. Just to confirm, sir. Out. Thank you for bidding here today. $1,120,000. Looks like it's just between you two here at 1120. All down, finish and silent. Second time at $1,120,000. Are we down for the third and final call at $1,120,000? All done, all finished, all silent now. To know, to be fair to them as well, at $1,120,000. What do you say now? Thank you for your patience. Just try to do the best thing for the owner. 1120. Are we done? At $1,120,000.
113, Danny.
1130. Good bid. That's $10,000 bids for 1130. What do you say, sir? 5 or better bids against you here at $1,130,000. What would you like to do? At $1,130,000. 35. 5 on top of the 1135. 35 now. $1,135,000 bids here. 40. At $1,135,000, start counting. First time. At $1,135,000. Second call. At $1,135,000. Are we all done? All finished? All silent now? What do you say, ma'am? $1,135,000. 40 will put you back to the driver's seat at $1,135,000 for the third and final call at $1,135,000. Ma'am, I need to know. 1135. What would you like to do? At $1,135,000. Can't take a late bid.
114, Danny.
$1,140,000. 40 down. 40 down. 45. The 1-1 forward at $1,140,000. Are we done? $1,140,000. We are on the market selling at 1140. First call. $1,140,000. 41. We're rolling the ones. 41. One over your last bid. What would you like to do? $1,141,000. Same opportunity. Keep the ones or knock it out. Your call, ma'am. 1141. At $1,141,000, Start counting. Once. 45. 45. Double 145. 1,145,000. I'll give you 3 calls to think about. At $1,145,000, are we all done? All finished? All silent? First call at $1,145,000. Why not bet a bit? Don't walk away. It was a heart full of a regret. Which will you be at $1,145,000? Second call at 1,145. Are we all done? $1,145,000. Bids are with you, ma'am. Just try to do the best thing for the owner, so I appreciate your patience. $1,145,000. Are we done? At 1,145. Why not better bids? Gentlemen, what do you say? 1,145,000. For the third and final call at 1,145,000. In or out? 46. One on top of 46. 1,146. At $1,146,000 bids here. What do you say? 1,146. Start counting. First time at $1,146,000.
1,147, Danny.
70 at 1,147. At 1,147. 1,147. Oh, is that 47? No, 47. That's why I'm telling you. Make sure you pay attention, Stephen. At 1,147. We go in the ones. At 1,147. Go to 50. 1,147 is the call. What do you say? 50. 50 now to 1,150. See, the wire's not working. 1,150 to $1,150,000. All down, finish and silent. First call. 1,150,000. Second call at $1,150,000. Are we all done? All finished? All silent now. What do you say, man? 1,150. Do I let them have it? At $1,150,000 for the third and final opportunity at $1,150,000. All done, all finished, all silent at 1,150. At 1,150,000. Get your next one ready. 1,150.
55, Danny.
55. Double 155. At 1,155,000. What would you like to do? At $1,155,000, all done, finished, and silent. At 1,155. First call. At $1,155,000. Second call at $1,155,000. What would you like to do? At 1,155. For the third and final call at $1,155,000. Definitely out. Even one? For sure. 3 calls for you to think about at $1,155,000. Last 3 calls. Once, twice, 3 times at $1,155,000. Definitely out. Thank you for $255,000. Number 20, Highfield Avenue, Mulgrave. We are selling. Definitely out. We are sold. Congratulations. Well done. Commiserations to the owner bidders. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for attending another successful Roy Wagon Waverley auction. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.